Wiskitki, Zakręt, Ostroda, Łopi. Nearly 600 blockades across the country. Farmers are once again protesting against the European Union's deadly climate policy. The demonstrators point out that the uncontrolled inflow of products from Russia is also a deadly threat to Polish agriculture.
Codziennie
Every day, approximately 100 tons of cucumbers from Russia enter Poland through Belarus. For us, this is a dramatic situation. Perhaps this movement is even greater before the Easter holidays. From November last year until yesterday, 8,000 tons of cucumbers and tomatoes had entered Poland. The general strike has been going on since the beginning of February. During this time, the protesters met the government several times. However, the results of these talks are still not visible.
Rząd nic nie robi.
The government does nothing, it just promises various things, but no specifics. We have been protesting for a month with no improvement in sight. We will continue to protest. One of the two main demands of Polish farmers is a complete abandonment of the so-called Green Deal. That is the European Union plan, which, under the guise of fighting climate change, will lead to the collapse of agriculture throughout Europe. Climate scientists want to make some land fallow. That is, they want to create a situation where the landowner cannot cultivate his own land. Entering my property and dictating what to do with it, when to sow, when to plough, what work to do. Finally, who to sell it to. Because what is important is the fact we cannot sow what we want. They only give us different sowing percentages. If I have a contract with a company that produces pigs to supply wheat, why should I sow something else? The situation in the Polish countryside is already not the best. According to farmers, the government is abandoning them to their fate. Prices of cereals and agricultural products fell below production costs. They are happy to offer us some subsidies and compensation, but above all, there are no stable prices. How are we supposed to make any money when things are getting worse every month? As the protesters emphasize, the profession of a farmer is more than just a job. It is a kind of mission. Without their hard, demanding work, our country would face starvation.
Nie bardzo mogą, tak?
They can't change jobs. It's not like I'm going to change my professional workplace. Farming is a tradition passed down from generation to generation. People are taught this way and want to continue it. The centre of all anti-agricultural climate ideas is Brussels. Therefore, farmers do not rule out that if their protests do not bring the expected results, they will go to the European Parliament. We should consider going to Brussels as farmers from Poland. Perhaps we will be able to persuade colleagues from other countries to stand in front of the European Parliament and express our dissatisfaction. Although the fight for a decent life for Polish farmers is difficult, the protesters emphasise that they are doing it for their loved ones. Tell me, where are you going with this tractor? Up there. Will this tractor get up there? Sure. At the protest in Gdansk, farmers did not forget about Deputy Minister Kołodziejczak, who emphasises how much he supports them and, at the same time, does nothing for them. They also celebrated his excellent historical knowledge, which he had recently boasted of.